picture with words. That's what the French language is about. So I'm going to show you really the adjective. Our workshop is working through the East and West divide and look what divides them but what unites them. That means exploding colours. I've got with me an art specialist, and she's going to be hands-on working through the colours and art, and my side will be working through language, through the target language, and showing them a PowerPoint and doing a critique and debate about the skills, the colours, the expressive language, and through the art and visual media. The objective of my particular lesson for today first is to get them to network with other schools and to meet each other and work together. But the most important thing is to get them to some enjoyment but higher level thinking. They'll see, they see something, reproduce it, debate about it, but use specific and specialist target language term to make a critique about a film, especially on its visual art and its colours. As a teacher, we can't stand still. We have to move. Always try to get out of the comfort zone.
Identity.
And that's why we're doing today, trying a different medium through the art, through the media, through the creativity. So yes, we always reflect and review what we do. The purpose of this project is actually to get them to use all those skills, to be more creative, to be more reflective, but more important to enjoy it, because with enjoyment there is a further learning. And being gifted and talented, we want to take it to a higher level. We want to have a higher order thinking skills, and hopefully by the end of the day they will gain a lot out of it.
I saw Azur and Asma, the movie, a few years back, and I just fell in love with it and the entire idea of the quest and adventure and just trying to have inclusion. So really that's what I wanted us to work on today. So what do you think is the first one?
Test tube.
My role today was to make the quest happen. So we used the grounds of our school, and we just had 5 clues where pupils had to just have, they either had Arabic calligraphy, or they had Dutch literature, or other things in different languages, and they had to understand what it would be in French and in English. So really thinking on their feet, but outside of the classroom, which was very important to me. You need to find on your piece of paper, there's 10 words in Arabic. You need to match them with those and see if you guys, between the Arabic and the illustrations, you can guess what the French and the English is. When each team started an activity, they had an adventure booklet that they had to fill in with 10 questions inside. We started within the hall when they were given the first clues. Magnifying glass, qu'est-ce que c'est? Un indice. Okay, you need to find clues, 5 clues. That was instructions on where to find the second clue fully in French, and then with visual and with listening kind of clues, they were able to just guess the different puzzles that were around the languages today. So all the resources were around MFL.
Something de Jean. Oh, that fairy verse. La Fée de Jean.
This kind of activity for us is so important. I really want to get the pupils outside of the classroom and to make them understand that learning is not just, on set premises, that it can be really fun, and it can be defined in other ways than what they're used to.
Venir. To come, devenir, have to come. No.
Ja, niet op venir,
To become. It becomes big.
Language department, go towards the French block.
And I was really happy that my activity was the quest, because physically for 45 minutes they kept running from one point to the next, and they had to sit down, they had to write, they had to just rush back so they would be on time for this activity. Or so physically, just to be able to not sit down, and especially for a kinesthetic pupils, that just makes a massive difference.
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait quand tu es retourné dans ton pays? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire en anglais?
The workshop that I'm running later on is to do with drama and music, and they're going to be, the film that they're watching is being told from one character's point of view. So we're going to challenge the pupils later to retell the story using drama, using musical percussion instruments from a different character's point of view. So they'll have to use their imagination, be creative, and use lots of the French skills that they've been studying in school as well.
Le prince, lequel? Assur ou Asma? Avec les yeux bruns ou les yeux bleus?
For the bits that miss out, bits in the movie, we can recreate them ourselves and make what we thought would happen.
He wants to be Asma. I mean, I'm flexible.
You can be Janan,
I can be Janan, I'm flexible.
You're in a dress.
The learning objectives from my lesson are mainly to do with confidence building. They're going to be quite nervous speaking only in French with pupils who they don't really know from different schools. And these are pupils who are used to being very uncomfortable. They're gifted and talented pupils. They're used to being very uncomfortable in their own environment. So now we're putting them in somewhere a bit strange and a bit different. So I'm hoping that through drama, through costumes, through music, we're actually going to break down some of the shyness, break down some of the inhibitions that they've got, and get them working together and using their French together.
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait quand tu es retourné dans ton pays?
J'ai construit un bateau et j'ai traversé le mer.